Hey guys, Big Weir, road2Ruta.com. Making my way up north through the smog, through the fog. It's not fog, it's smoke. Up through, right now I'm in Emeryville, making my way north. But that's not what I want to talk about at this very moment. I have been getting emails left and right about the takedown of Harvey Weinstein and what that means. He was one of the biggest sexual predators in Hollywood. We all know Hollywood is corrupt. We all know Hollywood is in bed with the criminals on the Democrat side. They are also in bed with the criminals on the deep state side, and they work hand in hand covering up each other's crap. A couple days ago, Donald Trump said, "We are at the calm before the storm," and I believe that to be true. The question is, what storm is it? I believe it is the takedown of the deep state, the takedown of the bad guys, as I call them, the takedown of those people who have broken every single law in the United States of America in the name of our country. And all you have to do is read John Perkins' book, Confessions of an Economic Hitman, to understand the global ramifications, but the ramifications at home is we're going to take down the pedophile ring, we're going to take down the criminals in Washington, we're going to take down the criminals on Wall Street, and it's going to get ugly. That's why Trump said this is the calm before the storm. So, let's think about this Harvey Weinstein thing. The story was broken by the New York Times, which is interesting because Times just came out last week and said something positive about Trump for the first time ever. Now remember, Trump has done a 360. He has left the Republicans to say, screw you. He's not with the Democrats. He doesn't have a party right now. There's no one who can say to sit there and rein him in, and the people he works with behind the scenes, these are the good guys. It is not Trump making the calls, it's the guys behind the scenes, the guys I call the good guys who have full control of everything. So right now the plan is to start taking down the pedophiles, the number one guys within the pedophile rings. Obviously Weinstein was one of the very top people. A lot of rumors that Hugh Hefner was turning state's evidence over to the investigators of the pedophile rings and the criminals within LA and Hollywood, and that's why he was murdered. There's a little conspiracy fact for you. And I believe that's true. So the takedown of Weinstein probably is associated with the murder of Hugh Hefner. And this will not stop at Weinstein. This will not stop at Weinstein. Now, Weinstein and the Clintons were buddy-buddy. Jeffrey Epstein, who ran the Lolita Express that both Bill and Hillary went on dozens of times to his pedophile island. Why nobody is arresting Bill Clinton yet is anybody's guess. When arresting Hillary Clinton and Uma Abedin and John Podesta and John Podesta's brother and all the people associated with the criminal ring. Jamie Elefantes, the guy of the pizza place in New York City, should be in jail by now. Why isn't he in jail? The IT person for Debbie Wasserman Schultz. They just flew his wife in from Pakistan to testify. She came willingly under the condition that she had immunity. So who knows what she's handing over right now to the people investigating the Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Information on her laptop that she tried to coerce out of the Capitol Police Department. The police chief held his ground and said, no, you're a crazy freaking lunatic, psychopath that we have a lot of dirt on an investigation, all the way up to the murder of Seth Rich, the guy who turned over the Democratic information, the Democratic Party's information off their computers. And yes, he was murdered. And I'll bet you dimes to dollars to donuts that Debbie Wasserman Schultz's computer holds a lot of information on that stuff. It is getting uglier and uglier behind the scenes, as we knew, but the very public outing of Harvey Weinstein is a gigantic step in the process of taking down the people that run the pedophile rings, the top people, the people that use the services of the over 4,000 people that have already been arrested in this sting operation. Bravo for Trump for letting this happen. You know, I guarantee you that if Hillary Clinton was in office, you would hear nothing about it. There would be no Harvey Weinstein investigation. There would be not even a peep. Meryl Streep would still love him to death. And Meryl Streep should be called to the mat, obviously, for all her bullshit about Trump and having been one of the... I think she gave a speech where she said, Harvey Weinstein is such a great person. He's like a god. Oh, my God. Why isn't anybody calling her out? Wasn't she one of those people who said if Trump gets elected, I'm moving out of the United States? Why didn't any of these people move? I mean, why... Is it all talk? Is it all bullshit coming out of Hollywood? Absolutely. So now's the time to take down Hollywood. Now's the time to take down the Democratic Party and the Republican Party that were involved in Pizzagate. Now's the time to take down the bankers that rigged the markets. So get ready, silver. Keep an eye on silver. That's what I'm saying. Keep an eye on silver. I have been approached by many people looking for a crypto silver solution, but I haven't seen one yet that is going to work really well. Maybe Veritasium, Reggie Middleton can fix that problem. And the problem is at the COMEX and the LBMA. If Reggie can inject some truth and honesty into those markets, you can see silver fans jumping for being very happy, shall we say, because their silver will go to fair market value. Fair market value of silver is going to eclipse the fair market value of gold. And gold will do well. It'll double or triple. But silver is going to catch it and probably surpass it for a short amount of time because it's so much more important than gold in the industrial sector. If you want to use it as a monetary store of wealth, that's up to you. But the real value is going to be in the industrial sector. It's going to blow away the monetary necessity because we don't need silver anymore just in the monetary system, just like we don't need gold in the monetary system. We have the cryptocurrencies that are absolutely booming right now. In case you blinked in the last couple days, Bitcoin is approaching 5,000. All the small tokens and other cryptocurrencies that were absolutely hurting are going up 10, 20, 30% because all the FUD is over with. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And that's going to be over with. And I can't tell you enough how correct Cliff High is on this stuff. He called it the 10th that we'd see the turnaround, and then the real excitement will happen at the end of the month after Russia declares, sets out its rule for the cryptocurrencies. They are not going to ban it. Russia and China are not going to ban it. China's going to come out after their elections and after their, I think they have meetings every 2 years or 4 years. It's going on right now. By the end of the month, they're going to say, okay, we are absolutely going to enforce all these rules protecting the cryptocurrencies, and no more fraud within the exchanges, no more fraud within the ICOs. This is our future, and we are going to make sure that the laws that are passed and regulations that are passed are going to protect the cryptocurrencies. So choose wisely of what cryptocurrency you decide to invest in. If it is a fraud, and there are many frauds out there, and even if you think in the slightest regions of your mind that something's a fraud in the crypto world, get out. Absolutely get out, because it's going to go to zero. Because as soon as these regulations are passed in China, in Russia, and the U.S. will come out with regulations, those that are frauds will not pass the test. So any Ponzi schemes, anything like that, you're all excited because you're getting more and more cryptocurrencies. The longer you hold it in a certain wallet and you lend out your currencies and you're getting more and more back, that is a Ponzi scheme. If you're doing something like that, you got to ask yourself, is it going to pass the mustard? And if it doesn't, these businesses and crypto scams will all be shut down. If it does, if it is useful for humanity going forward, all the money that was in the smaller, more questionable things is going to come flowing into the things that are real, and the people holding the cryptos that are real, they have real businesses and real technologies and are real currency, will absolutely not sell. They will not sell. I will not sell my Veritasium. I will not sell my Salt, my Pillar, my Populous. I will not sell my Litecoin. And if everybody's not selling, while all these people who are out investing in the crazier cryptos, or the people who said, you know, it's silver only and I'm and gold only, they're going to come running into the cryptos as well as soon as the governments around the world throw up all these laws protecting the cryptocurrencies. Very, very exciting time, extremely exciting time, and everybody who owns a cryptocurrency will be hodling still, because where are they going to go? They're not going to sell their currency to go buy, you know, a stock, a bond, or something denominated in fiat money, because the governments have just said that they're getting rid of fiat money and they're going to go to a crypto standard. How exciting is that? We're talking 200, 300 times the current value of these tokens, these cryptocurrencies, and the good ones I'm talking about. The bad ones will go to zero, absolutely. And they should go to zero. The good ones should go up 100 times, 200 times, 300 times, as they are the new future. We're going from 1% to 3% of the world's population understanding cryptocurrencies and are getting into it. That's what we're less than 1% right now. So, and if you listen to Kyle Bass, who said there's over $100 trillion on the sidelines looking for a place to go, what if 99% of that goes into cryptos? Good night. Good night. So yeah, you will be rewarded for hodling your cryptos that are good cryptos, and you understand them, and you understand the company or the business plan, and bravo to you for making it. This is Weir. I will update you guys on the fire stuff a little later, and I'll talk to you later.